Hey everyone, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. I finally got up to the craft room. It's Thursday, late Thursday afternoon, and I've got another quick little technique project for you to share that maybe you'll want to make for your junk journals and make a few ahead. I've got some scraps of my paper here that I pulled out that I keep paper clips on, but I have quite a few scraps here on the current journal that I'm working on. And so I decided to make a couple of tag pockets, but instead of making them regular tags where they're cuts at an angle at the top, I decided to make them jagged. So I'm calling these jagged tag pockets. So you see they got the jagged edge where I tore them, and then I put the string in at the top, decorated down here on the bottom of the pocket with some lace and butterflies and a button, and then added in some little elements. And this one needs just a little bit more glue on my butterfly so he doesn't fly away. So anyway, I'm going to show you real quick how to make these. Just use some scraps. And let's get started on making some jagged tag pocket for your junk journal. Okay, so to make one of these, you're going to need a pretty good sized piece of scrap of paper. So this one I have here is about 7.5, 8 inches long and about 3 inches wide, 3.5. And then I'm going to fold up the bottom so you look at it to see which way you want to fold. Yes, the flowers are going to be upside down on this one, but that's okay because I'm going to be covering that up anyway with some decorating. So fold it up and burnish that down there on the bottom about 2 inches. And then I kept one side straight and jagged toward the left side in the top. And so I'm going to go ahead and take my ink. I'm using the Amber Catherine Pooler ink, and I'm just using the ink pad. I want a darker, heavier inking on the edges, so I'm just inking all around where the tatter is. If you tear it a certain way, you'll get your white core on the front side if that's what you're wanting. Just go ahead and ink all that up, and then when I fold it up, I'll also ink the bottom edge and sides of the little pocket. These are super fast and quick to make. You can take your scraps and make several, then keep them in a little box ready to go when you want to add them into your junk journal. And I'm going to be gluing mine down onto pages of my junk journal. So to make the pocket, take your glue and just put glue on the 2 short sides of the folded up section. Go ahead and fold that up. And burnish it to make sure it stays glued on the sides. And then I'm going to take my crocodile and I'm going to punch the larger hole there at the top, and then I'm going to take an eyelet, a brass colored eyelet. That's the color I like to use in junk journals for some reason. I'm going to put that in there, and a ring on the back. I don't know if they call what those called. I call them rings, but anyway, I'm going to put one on the back, and then I'm going to crimp it down with the crocodile. Really give it a good hard squeeze so that it crimps it down. And sometimes my crocodile doesn't want to come loose. There we go. So that looks pretty good. I think I might crimp it down just a little bit more. I'm sorry if I'm off camera. I'm having to bring it in closer where I can see what I'm doing. So there we go. Line it up and just give it another press with the crocodile. So now we have the eyelet in the top of our tag, and I've pre-made a twine bow. But before I do that, I'm going to take a bit of the twine and I'm going to feed it through, and I'm going to wrap it around a couple of times so that my bow will look like it's tied, but I just want it kind of a finished look here. So I'm going to feed this through several times, wrapping this twine around the top of the eyelet. And then I'm going to go ahead and tie that off. When I get as many pieces as I want wrapped around, I'm going to pull them really tight so they fill in kind of solid there, like a thick piece of string, and then tie that off. Okay. And then once I've got it tied, I'm going to cut that down. I don't want these tails sticking out. I'm going to tie it a couple of times though to make sure it's secure. And then once you cut it and you put your glue on there, it's gonna hold it in place. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut these tails off. And then I'm gonna take my 3-in-1 glue. And I'm gonna put some right there on top of that where I tied it and knot. And then I attach my bow, pre-made bow, right there on the top, and then kind of pull up the loops, fluff them up. Okay, like that. That's how bow looks. Now I'm not going to decorate there in the top part. In there I have this little cut apart from the Soar collection from Country Craft Creations. This is from the 8x8. The tag is made out of scrap from the 12x12 paper. So I'm just inking the edges. I'm going to tuck that in the pocket. Then I have this little luggage in advance ticket that I've just had in my stash. So I'm just going to ink that up and tuck that in there too. So you can put several different things in there. A photo would be cute, like from the paper doll photos or something like that would be cute. So I like that. Then I wanted to bring in some of the purple color. Let me see here. I think this is upside down. I'm going to flip it around. I don't think it matters. Okay, can go either way. Okay, those butterflies are flitting around every which way. So anyway, I've got a scrap of the purple paper and I'm just inking that. So I'm going to put that down for a little solid color underneath all the elements that I'm going to glue down. Glue that there, and then I'm going to take a piece of lace, scrap of lace, and I'm going to glue the paper down first and then the lace on top. Okay, I think I need to add in a little more glue because I kind of want to ruffle up the lace just a little bit. So I'm just going to kind of push it into a little bit of a ruffle right there. And then I have a pink vintage button. I'm going to take a little more of the twine and I'm going to feed that through once and tie a knot on the back. I like to have threads in my buttons most of the time to make them look like they're really been sewn on. And so I'm just going to tie a knot here on the back and then I'll glue it down. And then I'm going to let some of that string hang out like it's, you know, been clipped there with the button. So I'm going to just pull them down the same direction. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue that right there on that top of the lace. Okay, and pull those down a little bit and trim them off if you want. Just a little bit. I'm going to trim it where it's sticking out a little long. And then I'm going to take some of these sayings. These look like the label makers, and I'm going to pick one to put on the bottom. So I think I'm going to go with the one that says "Be amazed." Put that right there. You could add some glue. It's pretty sticky, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. And then I want a butterfly. So I have a few more of these left. I think I'm going to go with this smaller one here. And I'll put some glue on the back of the butterfly. and pop him down, oh, kind of at an angle. Bring it down just a little bit more. There we go, about right there. Now, if you wanted to add some rhinestones and different things, you could, but I'm going to call this finished. I like the way it looks. So there I have another tag, and just, maybe about 15-20 minutes of creating here this afternoon. So if you can, find a few extra minutes at the end of the day or early in the morning before you start your day, where you can go in and take some of your scraps and make a fun thing, and make you a couple of tags. If you want to make them straight on both sides and do the angle at the top, that's fine. But this is how I made a couple of jagged tag pockets. So thanks so much for watching. I will have a video up on Monday with Make It With Me Monday. So I hope you'll join me then as I continue working on my current junk journal. And I'll see you then. And thanks so much for following along. And if you have any questions, leave a comment for me down below and I'll be sure to answer. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.